Hello and welcome back to not really Let's Play. I'm too used to saying that. Welcome back to Detective Pikachu Returns. I'm Kevin 36, and last time we got to work on this case and did our first deduction and figured out how the jewel was stolen. It was kind of obvious. They cut it. Yeah. Anyway, now we got that interviews to do. Ask me anything if you like. A symbol of revival. Makes the Arora drop a symbol of revival. 2 years ago, during the Ire incident, my jewelry suffered considerable damage. Wait, you're a victim of the Ire incident? You're some Pokemon who has been exposed to when Berserk. A rampage destroyed my stuff, to say nothing of the damage done to my jewels and other goods. But at the time, I already had the Aurora. I kept it safely stored in the shop. So, was the Aurora damaged too? Nope, as a matter of fact, it wasn't. All of the jewels in my shop, the Aurora shop, was the only one to remain unscratched. In fact, the debris fell so perfectly around the Aerodrop that you might believe that it was being protected. That's incredible. Guess there's some magic left in the world after all. I mean, obviously, look at the Pokemon. They can breathe fire and flip. Well, I'm 100% convinced that the only reason I said that is because Growlithe's in the room. It was the Aurora been known. Oh no, it's the jewel that survived the Ire incident. People started visiting my shop just to see it. All thanks to that intention, my business was able to get back on its feet. Sounds like a valuable jewel. In more ways than one. What made you decide to bring it back to your major instead of keeping it at your shop? I decided to donate it to Ryan City. The Aurora, but why donating something so precious to you? Not just precious to me, that's exactly why I decided to donate it. He Bill Gates of Pokemon? Why is that the thing I think of? Hey, why? Well, I guess. I don't know. Bill Gates next to Mr. Why am I trying to figure? Never mind. Never mind, man. This is done its part in improving their city and declaring the start of Pokemon's Friendship Week. I thought it'd be about time I did mine. And so I donated the jewel that survived the Ire incident is a symbol of Ryan City's revival. I hope that doing so I could liven up not just my shop, but the whole city as well. Well, Dennis, I'm impressed. That's a wonderful gesture. I need more water. I need to die. That's a lesson I'm gonna need to learn. I'm glad you think so. Not everyone is so pleased about it. Oh. Oh, I forgot I said it. I think I should bet you with consent over such personal matters. No, I'm going you to. Okay, listen, but the other thing is, you are so stupid. That's not a personal matter. That's a clue. Hey.
Hello there, Detective Tim. Oh, I mean, Detective Goodman?
Sound uncomfortable. That's for sure. Wait, you are the detective, right? That's what Mr. Denis said, at least. The name's not proper enough. Sorry, my name is Larry Turner. I'm a member of the house staff. House staff, huh? Seems over his head. Yo, Pikachu just out here. Here insulting him. If you need anything, just let me know. I mean, please inform me if you don't really have to be so formal with us. Thanks, that's a huge relief. Got this job a while ago, but I'm still not used to talking all fancy. Okay, so he's the new guy. He's jumpy, but not so happy about that. Barnes would probably be more suspect if he doesn't like the jewel being donated. He's more of a suspect, but I don't know. The lady might not like it. Uh-oh, is that a problem? Well, it's a good thing for me that mine deal with all the important guests. My main duties are taking care of the Pokemon, managing the house, and groundskeeping. I can handle all that, no problem. I don't know, this guy isn't exactly filling me with confidence about his ability to do his job. But anyway, you want to tell us about what happened, right? I told the police everything I know. I'm really sorry for taking up more of your time. Oh, sorry, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry. I'm not complaining or anything. I just don't remember what happened very well. Someone attacked me out of nowhere and I blacked out. Have you ever been attacked by the Whimsicott? Maybe. Uh, hmm. Okay, my current theory is, Barnes opened up the door so he could do some cleaning, and he got knocked out by the Whimsicott. But that still doesn't really tell us how the jewel got stolen. Something attacked him, so not to feed the wall. Then why we'd probably be under more suspicion if he was in the room. Please tell us more about that, Miss Tenzin. Sure, no problem. About the crime that took place. Okay, where is that? I was doing my job like normal today. Sample, I made food for the Pokemon, did some cleaning around the mansion, that sort of thing. I was hiding the Guardian when it happened. I saw Ducklet. So the feathers probably belong to Ducklet, who also probably has the jewel. But if Ducklet has that, what happened to... Still doesn't explain how the case got cut. The second story... Oh wait, what was that? Ducklet flew out of a second story with... Oh wait, he left the second story. Okay, so... Did they grab the jewel from the Whimsicott fluff? Still, who cut it? Because Whimsicott also couldn't cut that. Recall was wondered where she was going. I mean, usually Ducklet walked out the front door. Seems a little weird to me, so I went upstairs to see what was going on. And when I saw that the door to the jewel storage room was wide open, it was just shocking. No, the moment I looked inside, I suddenly got punched by a Pokemon. Punched? Could it be... The Honedge Islands do have the ribbons, so I guess you could say they could probably make a fist and punch. Next thing I knew, I was on the sofa and someone was treating my wounds. A Pokemon punched you? Yeah, I feel like I go into small red finger just for a moment. You saw the Hariyama before, but I'm blanking on any Pokemon that's red and can punch. I guess it could be Dual Blade. Or Double Blade, whatever you can say. I'm putting into Dual Blade because Dual Blades. Double Blades also make sense, but like... You don't call it double wielding, you call it dual wielding. Based on the size, it couldn't have been a human, so I'm guessing it was a Pokemon. Could it be a Hitmonchan? Red Pokemon. Do you know what kind it was? I'm really not sure. It all happened so fast. I see. Sorry that happened to you. No, Blaziken doesn't have red fists. Okay, I can't think of what Pokemon it could be, but I'm glad you weren't seriously hurt. That's what the doctor said too. No Pokemon would want to steal the Aurora drop. Is it possible that Culprit ordered their partner Pokemon to swipe the jewel and punch out the trainer? But still, how'd they cut it? So Tim, now that you've heard their story, what do you think? We need to find Ducklet that flew out the window and that red Pokemon too. Okay, about the
Excuse me?
culprit. Do you see anything else when the Pokemon attacked you? The thief who brought the Pokemon along was probably nearby. Unfortunately, that's all I saw. I see. Can you think of any other details that might give us a clue about the culprit? Nothing in particular comes to mind. I mean, Dennis is such a nice person. I've never heard of anyone holding a grudge against him. It's really surprised to hear that Barnes is a suspect. You don't think Barnes is responsible either? Guess the police have some reason to suspect him. Honestly, I just can't believe it. Barnes is still showing me around around here. He's such a great co-worker with tons of experience. I mean, I know Barnes before all of this. Yes, you could never imagine him being a thief. Okay, about the Aurora drop then. Do you know anything about the stolen jewel? The Aurora drop? I've never seen the thing. Been shut up in the storage room ever since I brought into the house. Of course, I know it's valuable and all. Well, I assumed that what's been causing all the arguments between Mr. and Mrs. Dennis lately. Okay, so Mrs. Dennis is our prime suspect now. What sort of arguments? In case you haven't heard, Mr. Dennis has said he's going to donate the Aurora drop. See, Miss Dennis is against the plan. Okay, so yes, she is a big suspect. Most likely been fighting about it almost nightly. Every night? That must be a pretty point of contention. I guess Mr. Dennis just really doesn't want to give up such a valuable jewel. So the Arora has been terrible. What went between the husband and wife, eh? So are you Mrs. Dennis? Let's talk to Clefairy first. All the ears on romantic gossip. Oh, it's Clefable. Miss Dennis's partner, apparently. I can ask her a few questions. Well, what gives? No need to be so rude. What's wrong? Seems like she's real suspicious of us. He's feeling sensitive after the incident here. Okay, so no evidence from them.
You know, Tim, we're really living the good life at our apartment. A huge mansion like this must be a bane to clean.
Okay, I want to see the pikachu
Great
to be
detective
honest.
tip number 3. Learn from past cases. You may notice a pattern similar to a case you've solved before.
I don't remember the first game at all. Like, even if I wanted to, I don't have a Let's Play to fall back on. I can't really deduce anything, because I have no evidence.
You certainly don't look like you're with the police. State your business.
Okay, you are 100% the person. I'm... Lena Denis. I don't really have a rich jerk lady voice. With detectives, Miss Dennis. And Mr. Dennis asked to investigate the incidents that occurred here. Detectives, oh, I suppose my husband did say something about that. Your husband? That means you're... Goleta Davis. Sanjeev's wife. This is the best I got for it. This is not even... It's not even funny. Enemy at all. Oh, I just noticed the Lugia work. Yo, wait, that's cool. Hey, Mr. Dennis, can I have that as my payment for this case? No. Okay. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Is there a whole room one somewhere then? I'm gonna try to find out. Sorry to bother you, but do you mind if I ask you some questions? I do mind, actually. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. The case has already been solved. What do you mean? Please said that Barnes is behind all of this. So the matter's sealed. Okay, you are 100% the person who did it. We've heard that he's under suspicion, yes. But it can't be certain if it's Barnes who committed the crime. Sound just like my husband. That's enough. Nothing will say will change the fact that Barnes is a culprit. Bond's partner Ducklick is up to no good. I saw it with my own eyes. You witnessed the crime? Bond's partner Ducklick was involved in the crime. You look as if you don't believe me. About what you witnessed. Is it true that you witnessed the crime? Well, I didn't exactly see it clearly. Doing this Kevin voice. But I did witness some imbutable proof. What exactly did you see? At the time of the incident, I was enjoying a cup of tea from my room on the second floor. And just then I noticed a bad Pokemon flying out the window. Bad Pokemon? Yes, clearly I saw a blue bad Pokemon it had to have been Ducklick. So we found the blue feathers in the window in the storage room. Those Ducklets? In hindsight, she obviously was stealing the jewel. She also had some faint sound just before that, like something metallic. Metallic sound? Do you know what could have been made noise? No, I don't, but the storage room was ransacked, wasn't it? I suppose it must have been looking for something in the act. And I've heard it confirmed that Ducklet's feathers have been found inside the room. Wasn't that proof enough that Burns is the culprit? She's pretty darn convinced of her own theory. Theory or false alibi? But it's all based on metallic sound instead of flying blue bird Pokemon. Pretty flimsy if you ask me. Yeah. Sorry, Miss Dennis, but the information you alone is enough to prove the Burns is culprit. Then hurry up and find whoever it is and get the jewel back. Is that what my husband hired you for? I guess he's upset, but you don't have to take it out on us. Okay, so she is... Okay, well... About Barnes.
Excuse me?
You seem confident that Barnes is innocent. Yes, I'm sure he is. He's always been too trusting. Especially when it comes to Barnes. Does you really trust each other that much? I'm told Barnes is accurate for a very long time, much longer in fact, and I've known Sanjigo. Suppose that's why Barnes is always taking my husband's side. What do you mean by that? Whenever my husband and I have disagreement, Barnes inevitably sides with Sanjigo. Even though I'm sure he believes that he's being impartial. The lack of self-awareness is yet another one of his many flaws. It's a feeling Quadra is not a big fan of Barnes. I forget the symbol. Do you think that's why she's so sure he's a thief? Some detective you are. Do we even still have notes on that? Okay, I wanted to go back and see. Okay, no.
Excuse me?
Tell me more about Ducklet. Ducklet is Barnes' partner. She taught him tirelessly and always been by his side. Okay, always by his side. You mentioned that earlier she might be involved in the crime somehow. Would Ducklet be capable of such a thing? Yes, I'm sure. She even helped Barnes out when he's shopping. Certainly capable of making off with a jewel. Well, we're not. Ducklet stole the jewel. One thing seems for certain, she really does learn Barnes.
Yes?
Jewel drop is an incredibly valuable jewel. Mr. Dennis told me the same thing, but you really understand? Can you even comprehend how valuable it is? I knew it. Just look at those blank expressions. They might think always look like this. No, it doesn't. I'm back. As it is, I'm sure my husband understands the true value of that jewel. If to get his hand on something so precious, why would he want to donate it to Rhyme City? So you're against the donating of the Arora drop? Of course I am. Treasures like that aren't meant to be paralleled about for the general public. They should be preserved for the quiet observation of a select few. Okay, so you are 100% the culprit. I should imagine her quietly doing anything. Now then, Mr. Barnes, we think you not to leave. We'll thank you not to leave the mansion until further notice. Understood. Hey, it sounds like the police are done questioning Barnes. Let's go talk to him. Yes. We gotta do that. That's kind of a suspicious looking face, but like I'm convinced it's the wife right now. How did it come of this? Why are the police so suspicious of me? Excuse me, are you Mr. Barnes? Who might you be? I'm Detective Tim Goodman. Mr. Dennis ordered me to investigate the crime that occurred here. Is that so? My apologies, I am Brandon Barnes. I work here for Dennis at the Dennis residence as a butler. Do you mind if we ask you some questions, Mr. Barnes? Realize that must be tired since you were questioned by the police. Please don't worry about that. I have been hired by Mr. Dennis. It's my duty to give you my full cooperation. Thank you. What would you like to speak about first? Okay, so...
Yes.
Time of the incident. I was away when the incident occurred. It wasn't until I finished my errand and entered the house that I realized something was amiss. I heard Turner cry out from the second floor. When I rushed upstairs, I found collapsed on the floor in front of the jewel storage room. That means that Barnes was the first witness to arrive on the scene of the crime. Do you see the thief of the partner Pokemon? No, nothing like that. Wait, Barnes ran up the stairs. You'd think he would have run straight into the thief. If he didn't see anyone, they could have escaped from the second floor window. Did you check the storage room? Yes, the door was already open. When I looked inside, I saw the Aurora off was gone. Onward, I contacted Mr. Denis and the police right away. What, they think you self-reported? Why am I among us in things? Is there anyone that can contribute to whereabouts at the time? Unfortunately not. I was only afterwards Miss Dennis came out of the room to see what the commotion was about. Only after the others in the house time were Abel and Growlithe. Oh, we can speak to Pokemon. Naturally, no one can witness statements from Pokemon, so I'm afraid I have no alibi. Whoa. And that's where we come in. The Pokemon that live in the mansion might know something. Okay, well, we're gonna have to question number first, the culprit. Mr. Barnes, do you have any idea what the thief might be? Not a clue, I'm afraid. But I do know that Miss Dennis and I are the only ones who can through. Mr. Dennis and I are the only ones who can freely use the tree to the key storage room. But Clefairy could be a huge help. Growlithe got the key with constant vigilance. Imagine that would be very difficult for anyone to take it from her. I suppose it's no great wonder why the police direct me, given the circumstances. Well, I would never do something so senseless. At least this confirms out the only two who have access to the key. But what about Cafable? Especially if they're the gossip of the house. They'd know if, like, Growlithe ever takes it off. Like, they can't directly talk, but, like, I don't know, like an Ash Ketchum thing. About Ducklet. Ducklet is my dear partner Pokemon. Just look at this photo. Oh, they're so cute. They also only have well, actually there is a couple dark feathers down there, but like kind of lower body, but like that's not mostly light blue. That's Ducklet there with you there? I can't. Yes, isn't she adorable? Look at those. Her feathers simply beautiful. And that's not all. That's incredibly clever and even helps out with my work. Excuse me. Sorry, I do not tend to get a bit carried away when I speak about Ducklet. Really, it's No problem. You mentioned that she helps you with your work. What exactly does she do? Well, let's see. She runs errands for me as it is buying coffee beans from the local cafe. Oh, she buys coffee beans. Nice. There's a place nearby called the Hi Hat Cafe. Perhaps you heard of it? She's regularly goes shopping their bars by her still. This is not the voice I had at the beginning. If that's her go-to cafe, then it gotta be the Hi Hat blend. And yet I shouldn't have been surprised that Rhyme City's elites have such refined taste. Oh, yes, as I asked her to go to the cafe today, in fact, but hasn't returned yet. Could she have wandered off somewhere? Do you have any idea where Ducklet might be? Unfortunately, no. Try to spin around the scene of crime at Ducklet's, right? Yes, no question about it. I have a faint idea why Ducklet's feathers would be there. Yeah, just the thought of her getting caught up in the crime somehow, I'm worried that I can't hardly think straight. To the Arora. Out of all jewels that Mr. Dennis has in his collection, he has considered the Arora to be his most precious. He worked tirelessly to acquire it in the first place. You might even say the Arora has a physical minimization, the crystallization of Dennis's career as a jeweler. I wish nothing but a quick retribution for the thief who stole it from him. Which would probably the wife. I'm awful suspicious of her already. For someone who speaks so formally, Barnes is a pretty passionate guy, isn't he? Please, Tim. Find the Aurora drop, I beg you. Don't worry, Mrs. Sir, we're on the case. And on Snoop. Based on Barnes' testimony, I'm not really surprised as police backed him. Yeah, I found another witness at least. Forgetting something, Tim? Barnes told us that Growlithe and Glavel were in the Maiden at the time of the incident, remember? Right, maybe the Pokebot saw something. Left to me. Okay. Still searching the room. You ain't gonna be able to go home. Couple questions. Got a moment? Don't want to waste time while we're on the duty, huh? Awfully stubborn, aren't you? You're even hard to talk to than Brad's and Manetric.
Manic.
Wait. No, that is. What the heck?
Phil! Could someone grab me a tissue?
Plenty.
Hold on. Got some dust on my hat. A great detective's gotta look good at all times.
Yeah, I want to show as many of those off as I can. Okay. Okay, still police investigation. Oh, that's a different Manetric. Don't need to glare like that, Manetric. Calm down already, we're not gonna get in the way of the police work. That's Manetric's always committed on his job. True, and he's been keeping watch, so if anyone tried to hide some evidence, he'd spot it right away. Gets it helping that way, but just wish he'd dial back the aggression towards me. You ain't gonna tell him. Oh, what do you want, great detective? She finished questioning Barnes. For now, anyway, I haven't finished getting our evidence. Doesn't change the fact that Barnes is still a suspect. Don't mind. Could I ask you some questions? You answered, but I have no intention of sharing confidential information towards you. So you're almost useless. Storage key was the storage key in the reason to put this assessment. Oh, you know about that majority well, no point in denying it. The only two people who have access to that key is the homeowner and his butler, Dennis and Blaine. Irons. I doubt Mr. Dennis staged it all himself, which Barnes is the only logical suspect. Not only that, but there were ducklet feathers in the crime scene, and Barnes' partner is a ducklet. Clearly, Barnes used the gate against the storage room and had ducklet fly off with the jewel. That's my working theory. How the hell he cut the case? Duly noted. Well, I haven't decided when it's in yet, but we're gonna find this document through the coop and get distinctive proof. You'll see. Well, I'll be continuing on my own investigation. Suit yourself. Okay. Looking for any leads other than Barnes? Well, of course we are. We collected statements from every last person in the house. We got an unfair advantage. But, do you mind if we ask your question of each of them? Well, I suppose I can tell you that much. Mr. Rose taken by Barnes falling under suspicion. And his wife, Coluda, is reacting quite courteously. He's been approaching us repeatedly, demand that we hurry up and wrap our investigation. That's alright, tough. I almost feel bad for Brad. Well, this staff member, Mrs. Turner, has been very cooperative in that investigation. He does a lot about everything that happened after Cody lost consciousness. That's all I can say for now. Thank you. We'll keep all that in mind. That was almost useless. Police can catch people, but they can't talk to Pokemon. During Pokemon event, yeah. So we gotta ask. So Fable is probably gonna say flip up.
Yo, main ectric, working hard? Hey, what did I ever do to you? You know the drill, Tim. Wash your hands and gargle when you get home.
Oh, we've seen that one.
Great Detective Coffee Note number 2.
We've also seen that one.
The water you use can change how your coffee tastes.
No, I probably shouldn't talk about coffee during I don't drink it. Okay, well, we have more. Hey! Looking awfully suspicious of us. Let's try again later. Okay, yeah, no. So we got a question. Yeah. Hey, well, sorry to bug you when you're already feeling down, but it'd be great if we asked you some questions. Well, we're here to catch the thief. And we need your help to do that. Well. God dang it. If you're willing to talk to us, as if it would help Sanji, thanks. Sanji? God's nickname for Denis. Near as I can tell. Alright, his full name is Sanjivi. Hey Denis, so I guess Sanji makes sense. Yeah, anyway, Growl, can we start with the questions? Gotcha, since his partner, it's your job to guard the mansion yard. And we already know that the key to the jewel storage room is around your neck. Was better. It's important to Denis, so guarding it is important to you. Makes sense. She says that she never lets anyone other than Denis or Barnes even touch the key. So that's why you felt extra responsible for what happened, huh? So got a strong sense of responsibility. Don't worry, the two of us are gonna crack this case. Time of the incident? Do you remember anything about the time of the incident? Don't know because you were napping. What? Your breakfast so tasty you ate too much and... Oh. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. No, oh wait, I see okay, I've seen exactly 2 shorts on this game a little bit before recording. I think I know what this is. That's a big hint that I think I... Did they get slave powdered? Yeah, I've been there, believe me. I don't... I mean, I probably would have caught on to that anyway, but like... What are you talking about? You woke up when Barnes got home. That would have been right before the... Promotion happened. You woke up, your precious key was gone. Why would Barnes wouldn't knock him out, logically, if they were trusted. Yeah, I can tell you're upset. You'll do whatever it takes to catch the thief? Thanks. We'll come ask for assistance if anything comes up. Says Barnes is all kind and well-mannered person. He and Denis are close. She'd never seen them fighting or anything. Denis really doesn't trust Barnes after all. Yeah, he doesn't have a motive. They're good friends, never argue, and he's well off, so... Growler likes Barnes too. And from Growler says, it's time to think that Barnes is the likely culprit. But if Growler testimonies that could prove Barnes' innocent, yeah, Fable. Thanks, Pikachu. We need to... Okay, if we do find, like, sleep-padded food, we'll have it. What? You think we're the thieves pretending to the scene of the crime? You got it all wrong. We didn't... Not here to steal anything. We're actually great detectives looking to catch a thief. Please, can you answer some questions? Yes, really, come on, you can trust us. Yeah, help us out, and I'm sure Fable's bad mood will clear up. Kurella's bad mood will clear up too. So willing to talk to us? Thanks. Because Fable is worried about something bad happening to Miss Denis. You.
Hey.
You have a job here at the mansion? No. No job per se unless you're spending time with Kurella? Isn't it just through hanging out with someone so... Is it tough to hang out with someone so pricky? Grove's not a bad person, you say? I don't believe that! Sorry, I didn't mean to be insulting. So Grove's always arguing with someone or other. When it's just you and Nancy guys, you start to regret the whole thing? Oh, good, now it's time to cheer up once you get into arguments. You're actually pretty nice. But Fable's important to Miss Denis. Who probably thinks we're insane. What time of the incident? Did you see anything strange happen today? Fable was saying she got really sleepy while playing in the mansion this morning. Oh, there's a hot day out. Drunk the food. I didn't expect to say that while playing Detective Pikachu. Yeah, there's something up. She said she dozed off and didn't know what happened after. Okay, so 100% something in the food. That's too bad. Barnes. What do you think of Barnes? Do you get along with him alright? Gorilla doesn't like Barnes, so Fable tries not to have much to do with him. But she doesn't think Barnes is a bad person. Okay, that's good. After all, she says Barnes ran to help Turner when he got hurt. Wait, does that mean Fable saw Barnes going upstairs to help Turner? Yeah, it's gotta! Fable, what else can you tell us? Fable was dozing near the front door this morning. When Barnes got home, doing stuff outside, she woke up and greeted him at the door. Then Fable and Barnes heard Turner cry out, and from the second floor, they both went running upstairs. Oh, that's big. That's when, to their surprise, they found Turner on the floor. That means Turner was attacked. Barnes was still on the first floor. I think what I'm gonna try and do is,
Start deducing.
yeah, do a deduction every episode.
Right.
I think that's my goal.
Okay.
But we got some useful information. Let's set up the moment, kind of thoughts together. There's nothing we had. Is there anything that suggests Barnes is innocent? Through the information guide, see what we can come up with. Barnes may not be the culprit. He returned to the mansion after the crime had occurred. Then culprit, he had access to the key. No. Doesn't seem like you betrayed Mr. Denis. It's amazing, but I think people want to try out. Yeah.
Okay.
Then the Fable greeted Barnes when he came into the mansion, Growler said. And Growler said she woke up at exactly the same time. Barnes and the others only became aware of the crime after that. Doesn't that mean that Barnes couldn't be the culprit? Barnes was on the first floor when Turner was attacked. That would have made it very difficult for Barnes to steal the jewel. I'm not sure we can prove Barnes innocent with that alone. We can't exactly disclose his testimony because that testimony came from Pokemon. No one would believe us. Looks like we're gonna need other evidence to prove his innocence. That helps us, but it doesn't really tell us what we have to do. We can't miss the vision around bands with Fable's temporarily alone. Yeah, we're gonna need some kind of evidence to prove he's innocent. So, was there another route that could have taken? Because it looks like it could have? But where should we look for it? Nothing immediately comes to mind. At times like this, it's best to try investigating other leads. We might find a thread somewhere and expect to that lead us back to this. Okay, so it's gonna split off into multiple routes. Okay, where's the red Pokemon? To get to the truth of the case, we got no trip to find the Pokemon that what the witness saw. Witnesses reporting a red Pokemon in Ducklet. The Pokemon that cut open the jewel case was the jewel's partner. Culprit's partner. Makes sense to think that, but no such human was seen by a witness. Yeah, Miss Denis rather, is super suspicious, but the problem is, unless she has a second Pokemon, it's not exactly plausible. If we find another Pokemon, well, she could have been working with someone else too. Having said that, though, we might learn something if we can find the red Pokemon. Send this and get some leads on that red Pokemon. I'm sure we'll be able to figure out what Pokemon it actually is. At this point, it seems very unlikely that Barnes is the culprit. Oh, we're opening up so many roads. But then, why did Duckman leave from the second floor window? Seems unlikely it's gonna die. Nothing to do with the jewel thief. Finding Duckman would be a quick way to confirm that. Good call. Attend to the city and look for her.
Okay.
The only way to continue our destiny is to get info in the city, but where should we go? Find Duckman and search for that Pokemon. Join the show, why not try following Chocolate? We have better lead to go on for that. Alright. Let's hear what time was supposed to be my coaching today, but she was at 10 High Hat Cafe, you're right. We should probably go search the cafe. And we're gonna do that in the next episode. Folks, I hope you have enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!